Greetings everyone, my name is Vimal Sidamram and I'm here to present my research on the topic of cashless on campus, adoption and behavior intention toward usage of DuitNow among university students. This research was conducted under the supervision of Dr. Aslamia and with the guidance of my lecturer Dr. Daisy Ki Mui Hong as part of the AUP 397 Managed Studies course for the academic session 2024-2025. First, let's look at the introduction. Digital systems have completely changed the way we make payments and transfer funds, pushing us toward a cashless society. Traditional cash transactions are now being replaced by e-wallets, online transfers, and credit or debit cards. This shift is made possible by the technological advancement, creating new ways to conduct transactions without the need of physical cash. Moving to cashless payments brings significant economic benefits such as growth in consumption and production, and it helps to reduce unregistered cash payments. For university students, digital wallets have become a common tool for making quick purchases and managing daily campus life, offering a level of convenience that traditional payment methods can't match. In Malaysia, DuitNow is an important platform for cashless transaction. It allows users to make instant payments through QR codes or DuitNow IDs which can be linked to mobile numbers or identification numbers. Many university students use popular e-wallets like Touch and Go, GrabPay to complete transactions on campus. However, the adoption of DuitNow also brings some challenges. The primary concerns are overspending and privacy or security risk. The ease of making digital transactions can lead students to overspend, especially on non-essential items like food and gadgets. Additionally, linking personal information to digital wallets increases the risk of data breaches and fraud if security isn't properly managed. The objective of my research is to explore how the ease of use of DuitNow influence the university students' spending habits and their reliance on the platform for everyday transaction. By understanding these factors, this study aims to provide insights how students use DuitNow and the impact it has on their financial behavior. Now, let's go over the literature review. The cashless society has led to a shift from traditional cash transaction to digital methods like debit cards, credit cards, and checks. This change has been driven by technological advancement and increased smartphone use, especially in developed countries. People today prefer online banking for convenience, such as checking balances or transferring funds, and this is mentioned by Pandya and Dorising in 2021 in their research. Consumer buying behavior is also shared by personal, social, and economic factors, and as for university students, habitual buying behavior is common, where convenience becomes the key for everyday purchases. Factors like time and financial constraints drive students to make frequent, low-cost purchases through mobile banking apps. These apps make it easier for students to manage their finances and increase their daily spending. E-wallets have become the central to cashless shift. They provide fast, convenience, and secure payments, often through QR codes. Popular e-wallets like GrabPay, Touch and Go, and Boost are widely used in Malaysia, even in rural areas, and this is mentioned by Masum 2021 in his research. DuitNow, a key payment method integrated with these e-wallets, has gained popularity due to its low-cost, zero transaction fees for amounts under RM5,000. DuitNow's rise can be seen as a widespread use among business and customers, making it a top choice for daily transaction, and it's mentioned by Rahim and Noor in 2004. Let's move on to the theoretical framework. The study tests three key hypotheses related to the usage of DuitNow among university students. Hypothesis 1, there is a positive relationship between acceptance and usage of DuitNow among university students. Hypothesis 2, there is a positive relationship between convenience and usage of DuitNow among university students. And lastly, hypothesis 3, acceptance and convenience together have a positive relationship impact on the usage of DuitNow among university students. Hypothesis 1 looks at how university students' trust in DuitNow influences their daily campus transaction. This is connected to the Technology Acceptance Model (TAM), which suggests that perceived ease of use and perceived usefulness determine whether users will adopt a new technology. These factors predict how users' intentions influence actual usage. This hypothesis is also related to Unified Theory of Acceptance and Use of Technology, which outlines four factors that impact technology adoption: performance expectancy, effort expectancy, social influence, and facilitating condition. In the case of DuitNow, performance expectancy, or the benefits users gain from using the platform, plays a major role in students' decision to adopt it. Additionally, the division of innovation theory explains that adoption increases as technology becomes a social norm, and new students are likely to engage more with DuitNow as it becomes widely accepted on campus. Hypothesis 2 emphasizes convenience. If DuitNow provides seamless, easy-to-use transactions that are accessible at any time, students will find it more convenient and will use it regularly. Convenience is a key factor in driving the adoption of mobile payment systems, even if its effect is indirect. Finally, hypothesis 3 integrates both acceptance and convenience. The hypothesis suggests that if a payment method like DuitNow is perceived as easy to use and beneficial, it will be more likely to be adopted and used frequently by university students. Moving on, let's look at the methodology used for this study. A quantitative research method was chosen to gather real-time data from respondents. The target group for this research was university students, as their adoption and usage patterns of DuitNow on campus were of interest. The study did not focus on a specific university, as DuitNow usage is widespread across different states in Malaysia. The respondents' education levels were considered as important to examine the potential differences in their spending behavior when choosing DuitNow. In total, 120 respondents participated in the survey, and their data was collected exclusively for the purposes of this study. A non-probability sampling method was used to select the respondents. The questionnaire was designed in 4 sections. Section 1, demographic questions, including age, gender, and level of study. Section 2 focused on the adoption of DuitNow, where respondents shared their views on the use of this payment system. Section 3 examined behavior patterns of daily spending using DuitNow, using a 5-point Likert scale ranging from 1 to 5. And Section 4 addressed respondents' overall usage of DuitNow, covering factors like reasons for use, concerns, and the frequency of use. Let's now look at the data analysis. IBM SPSS software was used to analyze the data collected from the survey. To evaluate the internal consistency of the measuring instruments for both construct, acceptance, and convenience, Cronbach's alpha was applied. For the acceptance construct measured by 6 items, the Cronbach's alpha score was 0.555, and for the convenience construct is also measured by 6 items, the Cronbach's alpha score was 0.544. Both values indicate a moderate level of reliability, suggesting that the items are consistent in measuring their respective construct. Furthermore, the standardized alpha values for both scales showed a slight improvement, with a 0.573 for acceptance and 0.562 for the convenience. These values suggest that some degree of coherence among the standardized items. Overall, the measurement instrument used for both constructs provided a strong foundation for the analysis. The scales effectively captured the core aspects of each construct within the scope of the study, and performance indicators suggest that the instrument can be improved for further research. Let's look at the demographics of the respondents. A total of 120 respondents participated in the study, and the demographic information collected includes age, gender, and the level of study. This data helps ensure the accuracy and the relevance of the findings. Regarding age distribution, the respondents were divided into 4 groups, and 11.7% were between 8 to 21 years old, 58.3% fell into the 20 to 25 age group, 22.5% were between 26 to 30, and 7.5% were above 30. The largest group of respondents were aged between 20 to 25, while the smallest group were those who were 30 years and above. When it comes to gender, the distribution was fairly balanced, with 51.7% male respondents and 47.5% female respondents. A small number, which is 0.8%, preferred not to disclose their gender. For the level of study, 65% of the respondents were pursuing a bachelor's of degree, while 18.3% were enrolled in a master's degree program. A smaller proportion of respondents, 14.2%, were in a diploma program, and the remaining were 2.5% where they pursue PhD. These demographics give us valuable insights into the students' population represented in the study and help to contextualize their usage and adoption of DuitNow. Now, let's look at the results of the study. To start, I analyzed the relationship between acceptance and convenience in the usage of DuitNow among university students by conducting a Pearson correlation test. The results revealed a Pearson correlation of 0.647 between acceptance and convenience, indicating a moderate positive linear relationship. This means that as the convenience of using DuitNow increases, students tend to accept and adopt it more. The p-value for both variables is less than 0.01, which strongly supports the hypothesis 3 that acceptance and convenience are positively related to the usage of DuitNow among university students. Next, I conducted a multiple regression analysis to better understand the impact of convenience, and which is considered as the independent variable, on the acceptance, the dependent variable. The Durbin-Watson statistics were 2.139, indicating that the residuals are not autocorrelated, confirming the validity of the regression model. The R-square value of 0.418 suggests that 41.8% of the variance in acceptance can be explained by convenience. And I also performed an ANOVA test, which resulted in an F value of 84.668, suggesting that the regression model is statistically significant. With a p-value of 0.00, this indicates that the convenience is a significant predictor of acceptance. Looking at the descriptive statistics, the mean score for convenience was 27.57 with a standard deviation of 2.35, while the mean score for acceptance was 28.27 with a standard deviation of 1.99. These results show that most respondents perceive DuitNow as highly convenient and have a strong acceptance of using it. The low standard deviation values also suggest that these perceptions are actually consistent across most respondents. Finally, I examined the coefficients. The unstandardized coefficient for convenience is 0.549, meaning that for every 1 unit increase in convenience, acceptance increases by 0.549 units. The standardized beta coefficient is 0.647, showing that for every 1 standard deviation increase in convenience, acceptance increases by 0.647 standard deviation. Both the t-statistics for the intercept 7.969 and the convenience variable 9.212 were statistically significant with p-values less than 0.001. This strongly suggests the idea that convenience is a key factor in determining acceptance. In conclusion, the results confirm that there is a positive relationship between the convenience and acceptance of DuitNow. The more convenient it is to use, the more likely university students are to adopt it in their daily transactions. Next, let's look at the discussion of the result. This study supports the hypothesis proposed earlier, specifically the relationship between acceptance and the convenience with the usage of DuitNow among university students. The hypothesis regarding acceptance aligns with the Technology Acceptance Model (TAM), which emphasizes that perceived ease of use is a critical factor in technology adoption. The results show that university students find DuitNow easy to use for their daily transactions, such as food purchases, bill payments, and transfers. The simplicity of scanning a QR code and completing a transaction quickly influences their acceptance, confirming that when a technology is perceived as easy to use, users are more likely to adopt it in the long term. The second hypothesis concerning convenience connects with the unified theory of acceptance and the use of technology. This theory suggests that performance expectancy or the perceived benefits of the technology plays a key role in user adoption. In this case, university students find DuitNow convenient because it allows for fast, effortless payments, features like no transaction fees, and the ability to pay instantly make DuitNow an even more attractive option for the students. The ease of access and the simplicity of the platform support the idea that technology adoption is driven by convenience, especially in a university setting where students prioritize efficiency and speed in their daily routines. Overall, the study shows that both acceptance and convenience positively influence the usage of DuitNow, confirming that students are more likely to adapt technologies that are easy to use and offer convenience in their daily activities. Lastly, let's look at the conclusion of the study. This study was conducted to examine the usage trends of DuitNow among university students, focusing primarily on the variables of acceptance and convenience that influence their choice of DuitNow as their primary payment method. However, the study does have its limitations. It may have overlooked other potential factors or variables that could affect DuitNow's usage among university students. For instance, the responses gathered may be skewed toward individuals who are more tech-savvy or familiar with digital payments, potentially limiting the diversity of insights into the broader student population. Additionally, while the study addresses the factors influencing the adoption of DuitNow, it does not explore long-term usage satisfaction or retention, which could be valuable for future research. The study findings support three key hypotheses. Hypothesis 1, acceptance has a positive relationship with the usage of DuitNow among university students. Hypothesis 2, convenience has a positive relationship with the usage of DuitNow among university students. And lastly, hypothesis 3, both acceptance and convenience jointly influence the usage of DuitNow among university students. These findings align with the established theories such as technology acceptance model, unified theory of acceptance and use of technology, and lastly, diffusion of innovation theory. This theory highlights the importance of perceived ease of use, perceived usefulness, trust, and security in driving in the acceptance of new technologies. Particularly, perceived security plays a significant role alongside ease of use in increasing acceptance and frequent usage of digital payments like DuitNow. To foster greater trust and usage among university students, it is recommended that DuitNow must implement targeted awareness campaigns to inform students about the safety measures they should adopt when using the service. Additionally, introducing a dedicated customer support system tailored to university students, possibly via WhatsApp or email, would help address concerns such as incorrect transaction, repeated transfers, and cybercrimes. Furthermore, offering microtransaction protection would appeal to students who generally make low-cost, frequent purchases. In conclusion, DuitNow's current success among university students can be attributed to its convenience, which leads to providing fast, easy, and secure transactions that are accessible anytime and anywhere. With further technological advancements, the implementation of student-focused support systems, DuitNow has the potential to become a leading digital payment solution in the near future. Thank you for your attention and for listening to my presentation. I hope the insights shared have provided a clear understanding of how university students are adopting and using DuitNow and the factors that influence their decision-making process. Thanking my supervisor, Dr. Aslamia, and lecturer for this course, Dr. Daisy, for guiding me throughout this study. Thank you.